In today's video, I'm going to share with you guys how to glitch any throw in Madden 23. Let's get into it. What is up, guys? Dan from the Zan Madden YouTube channel. Today's video, we're going to be talking about the Long Range Deadeye. Yes, the Long Range Deadeye. A lot of players are not using Deadeye abilities right now in Madden 23. This tip comes to you straight from my strategy website, gridirongameplans.gg, where for $9.95 a month, you can unlock everything that I upload on the website. It's a weekly updated service with the vault keeping you on top of the metas of competitive Madden, and most importantly, how to counter them. You also will get my offensive and defensive game plans at no additional charge, and access to our members only Discord, where we have weekly lab sessions with myself and Madden Pro Bobby V. Now, this is an ability that says in its description that it gives perfect pass accuracy on all deep throws. And that is not exactly the best descriptor for this ability. In fact, it does a lot more than what it just says. In fact, this is an ability that is going to work on the run. It's going to work if you want to throw crossbody from time to time. It's going to work on throws that aren't quite as deep as you think.
That's what she said.
And you're going to be able to make these throws kind of similar to what Madden 22 felt like, albeit without the escape artist. So this ability essentially is every good passing ability rolled into one. The one thing I will say up front is that you can take pressure and accuracy if you don't have Gutsy Scrambler and you're doing this as a rollout mechanic. Although this is an ability that says it guarantees perfect accuracy on 40+ yard throws. I've kind of looked into this. I think it's roughly about 25 yards and above. This is going to give you perfect accuracy. Now, there's been a lot of talk around Deadeye abilities, mostly stemming from my website, Gridiron Game Plans. I am a big believer that this is an ability that also gives you extended pass leads to kind of lead your receiver into better rack animations and catch animations to avoid knockouts from behind, such as the ones you see from deep route KO or deep out KO for zone players. So let's go ahead here and break this down. This is something that I think is really, really awesome. You guys, just as a heads up, you could, if you wish, use the pocket Deadeye if you don't want to roll out, although I think the rollout side of things is really, really good. But as you're going to see right here, I'm just going to do a simple rollout and make a free form on the run. And you see that it gives me an on the run Deadeye. This is something that should only be reserved for dashing Deadeye, but because this throw is considered a long distance throw, it will give you perfect accuracy. This is not something that is bound by your feet needing to be set in the pocket. Now, of course, if you guys run a velocity ability on your quarterback, such as the set feet lead, you will need to make sure that you release the turbo button before you throw the football. That is very, very important. This is something that I was doing last year, using set feet lead instead of pass lead elite, while other players were spending more AP for that. It basically turns your set feet lead into the same ability. So again, you see right here, I'm on the run. I'm just going to release the turbo button and freeform it up. And you see that I'm able to throw this skinny corner that beats outside quarters and outside thirds for a one-play touchdown. So this is something that is really, really valuable to be able to get your quarterback to roll out, change your launch angles, and prolong plays, allowing you to open up some deeper throws. But the other thing that is really cool about this ability is the ability to actually throw some cross-body style throws with this as well. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you for a minute that you will never take a cross-body penalty. However, I will tell you that if you have some sort of setup where you want to roll out to the right and throw back across the body to the left, you will typically get a pretty solid animation. So here in this example, I'm going to set up a rollout to the right and I'm going to throw all the way back across the field to the left. And you're going to see that this actually does grant us perfect throws on the run and cross body. So this is going to allow you to manipulate the user with your rollout while throwing back across the grain and setting up your flow away from the quarterback. This is going to be great to be able to isolate a scramble to the right with a deep, deep throw back across the field. So you're going to see that this is something that works on the run, it works cross body, and of course it works in a position where you are standing in the pocket as well. That goes without saying. All you have to do is make sure your receiver is more than 25 yards downfield, and you guys can throw this. Again, I'm a big believer that it gives you extra yardage and probably an additional 2 to 3 yards on your leads when you're freeforming, because it is a Deadeye ability. I think there's a big, big difference between a perfect green and a blue Deadeye. You guys can test it out for yourself in practice mode. Let me know what you think about this tip. If you liked it, subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up, comment below. We'll see you guys later with our next YouTube upload. Until then, this is Zan. Get in the lab and good luck.